Hi, it's Clover. I wanted to add to the Instagram story when I answered this question for a couple of reasons. I think that I didn't fully answer the question, and I also kind of feel like it was a cop-out. So what I say in the story, I'll play in a minute, but what I really want to say is I think there's a lot of things that we can do in terms of better supporting each other that we're not doing, or at least that I personally have to work on a lot. And that includes things like pausing to remember that I don't know everyone's story. I have no idea what people are going through. And so if I'm getting annoyed with somebody for being passive aggressive or for avoiding conflict or for doing something that I view as annoying or rude or unprofessional, it's really easy to just get upset and get annoyed and to think that I know why this person's doing it. But a lot of the times I have no actual idea, because at the end of the day, you never really know what anybody's going through other than what you're going through. So you can only see this person and the action that they did through your own views, through your own lenses, through your own perspective. And, you know, we can't have anything other than a biased perspective because of our own experiences. And so I've been working on trying to be a little bit more compassionate. And it's funny because I think I am a pretty compassionate person in a lot of ways, and sometimes I am too much, but in things that are day-to-day annoyances or things where I expect more of people, I think I too often assume what the other person's intentions are. And a lot of times you have no idea what the person's intentions are. And I think it's a lot easier to pause and say, well, can I ask them? Can I clarify? Can I say, hey, when you did this, it made me feel this way. Is that what you meant? If it's not what you meant, maybe we can talk this through. So, yeah, and I think that that would be really helpful in terms of not only eliminating the stigma, but also supporting each other on this journey. So that, and I also think it would be really great if we could stop using things like crazy to describe people, or bipolar to describe people, or, you know, pretty much anything in relation to the DSM to describe people who are not prescribed that way. And also assuming that you know somebody is crazy or has bipolar or has depression or has anxiety, it's really none of your business. So I think that not using those as descriptive words would be another great move. So, and I think that our generation, and I'm speaking as a millennial, I think that we're doing a lot better at it because we're more aware. But we have to keep doing that, and we have to keep normalizing this and keeping the conversation going in an honest and non-judgmental and not romanticized way. I think is gonna go along. It's gonna go far in terms of normalizing mental illness and more normalizing taking care of your mental health. So anyway, I'm gonna play the Instagram video for you next, but thank you for watching, and I hope that you're enjoying the Break the Stigma challenge. I almost forgot today, and today's question is, what can we do to better support ourselves and each other? And I think it honestly just begins with talking about it more often, because the more we keep it inside, the more it harms us ultimately. So yeah, I think being honest about your struggles and being honest about where you're at, and kind of just like not being afraid to say, hey, me too, and I'm going through the same thing, makes everything a little bit easier for everybody.